Hey guys, some huge news. The Winter Maiden Festival. We got all the information pretty much today from Celstrata on the official forums. So it looks pretty cool. It looks like there's going to be a snowman costume right here. So that costume definitely looks freaking cool. So she wrote out a good article here on the Winter Maiden Festival. It starts December 9th and it goes all the way to January 18th. So there's a ton of events going on here. So let's take a look at the first event. The first event here is December 9th to December 28th. It doesn't really actually have much in it. This is going to be just some kind of, looks like festival zones for Marinople and Solace Headlands, which means some cheap charcoal again, which is great for the crafting economy. Charcoal stabilizers right now have been jumped up to like 160, 170 on Morpheus Rangor, and that's great for the trade pack runners, for people that are running the charcoal runs, but it's pretty bad for the economy of the crafters and such. Overall, charcoal stabilizer runs are probably the best thing to do for, silver per your labor spent. So now this is going to drop the prices of charcoal, having this to be festival period once again. During the period, you're going to get some festival quests. And the reason I say this is kind of a event is because there's nothing really in here that's usable. You get a plushie pet for 100 festivals. You get themed plushie for 70 festival. You get a festival tree chest. When opened, the chest has a chance to grant you one of the 4 special winter maiden trees. So it's a special tree, probably a Christmas style tree with different decorations for your house. And then you got the music box. It's got a Winter Maiden tree and ready to play some festival themed music. So it sounds like a straight up Christmas tree with, a holiday song in there of some sort. The other one, we got reindeer headwear. So this looks to be a hat. Seasonal red and green reindeer horns. Yep, so it looks to be a hat. A couple different colors. You got Yule Maiden hats. And then the Snowman headwear. Snowman themed bobblers that are sure to keep you cheery whenever they're worn. So it looks like, cosmetic things for this right here. So this is December 9th to December 20th. It gets really juicy though as we go down to the next one. The next one, December 9th to December 21st, regrading is getting a buff. All the regrades, including Rare and Celestial. So Rare up to Celestial. Celestial is included. Will receive a 50% bonus to success on these guys. So that is huge. We're going to take a look at the chart real quick. So here's the chart for the regrading rates that was data mined a while back. And you can see it's all fairly high. So from Rare all the way down to Celestial, we're going to get a 50% increase on that. So that means Rare is going to jump up around 25% approximately to around a 70% chance. Arcane's going to jump up around approximately 25% to get to around a 78% chance. Heroic's going to jump up to around 25% again to get to about a 78%. And then you got Unique jumping up 25% to get to 75%. So pretty much you're going to have an approximate 75% chance if you use the charms to upgrade your gear. So this is again with the charms, with the bonus buff on these guys. And so this is where it gets big, is at the red, or at the superior level, the celestial level here, 20%, that's kind of small. That's why people really don't do it. And there's also the chance to break it. With the 50% increase, we jump up to 30%. So it's not that big, but it is a significant change. And then, so if that means 50% increase goes on both of these guys, that means instead of having a 4% chance of getting a great success when you use a resplendent scroll, you're going to have a 6% chance. And that, if you hit that, if you get that lucky proc, you're going to jump all the way up to epic. And an epic weapon is insanely powerful. I mean, epics are just awesome, and there's not that many epics in the game. This will push a lot more weapons up to epic status, even though it's only going to be a 2% increase. A lot of people will succeed in that. So it will put the normal success up to 24%. And then again, the epic chance at 6%. It's a great, great thing right there. So there's still more events to come in this winter festival. So this one now starts on December 25th, which is Christmas, and it goes all the way to January 7th. This one seems like a lot better event. It seems like you're going to get random miscellaneous items that are actually useful. You're going to get a quest, and you're going to have 20 minutes to hunt down presents as fast as you can. Some of them have items in them, and some of them are just nothing with them. Nothing in them, just a empty box, a box of coal. And in those ones that actually do have stuff, they give a little list of things here. So you're going to have workers' compensation potions, lunarite of all shapes and sizes, which would be interesting to see. And then Dawn's Drop armor pieces. This is very, very interesting. Dawn's Drop armor pieces are the ones that increase your proficiency by 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. So this says special Dawn's Drop armor pieces. We have no clue what these are. So if anyone has any career information or data mine this, let's figure out what this stuff is. Bound Raptorstones, bound tax certs, bound eco-friendly fuel, elixirs of unsustainable greed. That sounds like a drop rate increase elixir. We haven't ever had this unsustainable one, so it means this is probably going to be a higher than 10%. Probably a 20 or 30% increase in drop rates from this elixir, which means they can all stack on top of each other because they all do stack as is. And then you also have Rainbow Pumpkin Taffy, Bound Vocation Hastener Scrolls. No idea what the Hastener Scrolls is. Maybe we'll find out soon enough to figure out what those things are. And then scraps of a brand new portrait known as the Higher Ground Inn. And the coveted brown reindeer mount and armor. So you have a chance to actually get a reindeer mount and armor in these little minigame boxes from December 25th to January 7th. So this event seems really, really cool. It seems like you can actually get stuff that's going to affect the economy. Definitely with lunarites dropping, you should see a decrease in value of those guys. Hopefully they drop some of the superior and fine lunarites because those guys are getting out of hand price-wise. The fine ones are creeping into the 20s, and the superiors are right around like the 3 or 4 gold range. Then there's even more, so this is crazy. TikTok Goes the Divine Clock, another event. This one is December 9th to January 18th, so this runs the entire month of December pretty much, starting December 9th, going all the way to January 18th. So what this does is this is going to have a huge impact on the economy. This actually, you're going to get 2 more clickable buttons on your UI, similar to like the loyalty button. And it's going to give you, if you're a normal player, a moon point, sun point, star points, or these holiday essences. So holiday essence, we don't know what this is. It has essence in the name, so it could be like Archeum. It could be, Archeum essences. But we're not sure because maybe they would have said Archeum essence. So we don't know what this is. But sun points, moon points, star points are in there. Expect those guys to drop in value. And then if you are a patron, you're going to have the chance to get lucky and standard moon points and star points. So you not only are going to get the normal button here, but you're going to get the patron button as well. So you're going to have like 2 buttons on the side over here, and you're going to be able to get potentially lucky and standard moon points, kind of like out of the yin yang. You're going to have tons of these moon points and star points. So those guys should definitely take a significant dive, which means that the regrade scrolls themselves will actually take a dive as well in value. Stack up or trade holiday essence at the festival exchange. Oh, so it tells you right here what the essence is. So holiday essence is some kind of currency that you trade, and you can actually get the winter yada costume. So it looks like this is the snowman costume with winter accessories and unique dance. So snowman costume, and you need 30 of these guys. So it lasts for December 9th to January 18th. Once you're online for 2 hours, the button will activate and offer you a pair of divine boosts. Place these boots on the ground or in your home, and the winter maiden will stop by after an hour. So this is going to be very, very tricky for people that don't have land, because obviously these things are probably going to be stealable or uprootable. Interact with the box again to collect your presents. I wonder if you can do this more than once per day, if there's going to be a limit on it. So it only says once you're online for 2 hours, the button will activate and offer you to pair. So I wonder if you can get this 12 times a day if you're on 24 hours a day. That would be pretty insane, and that would definitely drive the moon point, sun point, star point market way down. Otherwise, it's going to be fairly hard to get 30 essences if you could only get one of these a day. And if it says you have a chance, meanwhile, everyone will get sun point, moon point, or holiday essence. Yeah, so it seems like it's a chance to get the holiday essence. So if you're only getting one of these a day, it seems like this is going to be a pretty rare thing. Unless you can sell and trade the holiday essence, this could be a very, very hard and rare thing to get the winter Yada costume, the snowman costume. So there's a couple other things. You can also get some plushies, and then you can also get the workers' compensation. And there you go. There's a lot of events. The link is down below for you. Check it out. Read it for yourself. If you have any questions, point down below. But, that's pretty much all we know right now about the events.